So those actions, okay, that we're going to be reporting: originated, okay, approved, not accepted, denied, withdrawn by the applicant, and incomplete. We're going to break down each one of those in more depth, but that's what we're talking about when we say the action taken as it relates to the final outcome of the transaction. Before we break those down, hey, some of you listening, I know, happen to be lucky enough, or maybe unlucky enough, to be a Home Mortgage Disclosure Act reporter. Okay, and so whether you are or aren't, it really doesn't matter other than what you maybe know or don't know, say, relative to that rule today. So if you're not a HMDA reporter, you're probably lucky. You don't know some things, but HMDA does intersect, if you've been through any of the other sessions, very closely in some situations related to 1071. So if you happen to be a HMDA reporter, when we talk about action taken, that final outcome, okay, you're going to hear some things like, oh yeah, that sounds real close to what we've been doing for HMDA. I'm going to tell you it's close, but not quite. Hey, it matches up for the most part, but there are some things that are different, and I'll try to outline those. And for those of you that aren't HMDA, okay, that you consider yourself lucky. You're not going to have that confusion related to action taken, because you're only going to know what you learn here today, and that's 1071. But those of you that are HMDA, you need to make sure that you can reconcile the difference and maybe just understand it a little bit for what it is, just so you can get it right on, depending on which side of the fence you're on. Remember that HMDA is always going to be the trumping regulation. In other words, if HMDA captures the transaction, we're not even having a discussion about 1071. It trumps it as far as coverage. Again, we covered that in different sessions.